Morning peeps, it's Tuesday morning, it is 20 past 9, so I think, yeah, it's Tuesday today, is that 20th of March or something like that. So I've not got anything done yet with this because I don't have rebar, but what I've decided, I'm going to simplify it a little bit, and I can tell you the problem I've got, if you can get it in perspective. If you look at the top of that cupboard to top of wall, it's not very high. So if you think a concrete slab is going to come to maybe here, there's not enough room to put charcoal and grilling rack. So I am going to have to take those wheels off and drop that down. Like I said, I'm only going to simplify it now. It's going to be a concrete slab above that, but lower. I'll just put in some rebar as well on each side and back and I'll make my own grill out of rebar for barbecue, for charcoal. And then obviously same again, just some rebar in the walls sticking out, a bit like those nails are, which I never took out for when I did tiling. Don't know if I can. Oh yeah. So, and hopefully lowering that I can get two different levels. So I can lift grill up and down as and when. So a bit more simplified, just a standard one. But I still need that rebar. So yeah. And like I said before, I've got that piece of wood, but it's just not big enough. But I can use that for edge. You know, just to put it across once I've got the foam on the top of that, just to stop it running off. Make it a nice square finish. So that's that. Still not got rid of this either. I mean, I think we went out at weekend, so I didn't get much done. The tomatoes have been doing great. I took a vine off yesterday with 6 of them on it. And again, now I can see there's another 1, 2, 3, 4 there. Can't see any more down there. Well, but like I said, we're getting probably around 12ish a week ready to come off. There's a lot of green ones in there as well. You can see them. And I said they are really, really nice. Now, I'll have to look online. I don't know whether these last years or months or weeks once they start producing. Because once they are ready to rip out, I'm not going to have this many. I'm going to put a couple, maybe 3 on each row. That's it. Because it's taking up a lot of space, you know. And it does clog it up. You know, the root system is really big on that. I mean, you can see all ants here. Look at this. And it's just that time of year now. They're all over. We're getting them in the house, having to squirt and try all these different potions, and nothing works. Yeah, they're disappearing that way somehow. So, not a lot you can do about it. I mean, what I do in here, if I'm going to be spending an afternoon drinking or evening in here, I go in and I give it a good squirt with Piff Paff, you know. I can see now some roots are dangling down there, if you can see them. And there's a bit of a plant coming in there, so I have got to get up there and sort that out. I gave pond a little bit of a clean, got rid of a load of these yesterday. You can see them all here, piled up. So, I really love this. This is called an elephant's ear. That's the original plant there. That was just one what broke off and we planted it, and look at it, beautiful. But it's restricting me access down there now to get up and get all these. So anyway, that's where we are with that bit. I emptied the pool, I think, Sunday morning because we had a really heavy wind Friday night, I think. And I mean, you can see all these leaves on garden. The pool was full of them and dust. It was a really, really big windstorm. So I let it empty, and now one of my jobs today, I'm going to give this a really good scrub out and get it refilled, because I mean, weather now is pool weather. Seems to be every day. It does feel like summer now, you know. Now, we had a bit of a drama last night. I'll not go through Jim, she's in her garden, but we had a snake last night. Like I said, I saw it from the other side, but it was actually up on top of these pots here. Now, it was dark, we had lights on, but it scarpered. I was trying to catch it with net. Well, because it was on plant pots, I wanted to try and put that over plant pot, catch snake, and then dispatch it. And I went and got my gun, my rifle, my 177, and its head was sticking out, and I managed to get the barrel of the gun almost up to its face. But I wanted to make sure when I pulled trigger, I was pointing this way, so it actually hit that tree and not go flying off into neighbourhood pellet, because for sure it'd go straight through its head when I blew its brains out. And so while I was trying to get in position to do that, that's when it scarpered. And we don't know whether it just fell off of that wall into this part of the garden down here, or it went another way. Really don't know. So we're just being a little bit careful at the moment. I mean, can't even tell what snake it was, because all I could see was its head. All I can say is it didn't have a pointy face. It was more rounded, and I could just see its eyes, its tongue and its nose. So, right, I'll quickly just show you my aquaponics, because I've been doing a few experiments actually, just seeing what's what. Because it, like I say, the aquaponics works great. It's getting the seedlings started. So what I've done, again, there's two here. Nothing's grown at all. Well, actually, no, I tell a lie. If you look in that one, out of all them seeds, two grew, which I've put in the system. And out of this one, one. There is another one growing there, but it looks very weak, so I'm not going to bother with that. In this one, now this is bok choy. You can throw this anywhere. I mean, I think if you put it in your shoe and... Right, cut off again, memory full. So as I was saying, this is that bok choy. You can grow that anywhere, so that grows pretty good. None of these have grown. Now, what I did... right, here, look at that plant pot. I just threw a load of seeds in there. I thought I'll see if they grow there. Look at that. That's 4 days. Beautiful growth. Fantastic. So I put soil in here exactly at the same time, planted, nothing. So I'm thinking these pots, probably for tropical countries, it's getting too hot in here, and that's why these seeds are not growing. And that's probably why I had really big success with my first ever ones for the hydroponics, because that was like September time, I think, when weather's actually quite cool for here. So I'm going to go back to growing like this, but also I'm going to carry on with the sponges, but I'm going to leave the tops off like this and just see, and we'll see if that does any better. Because even this one here, there's only one growing, but all this side I've already taken out. They grew fantastic. Again, I put soil in this one, put a lid on it, nothing. So my feeling is for the heat in this country, this greenhouse effect is no good. And you can see I've planted quite a lot now, seedlings. Again, they're not really big enough, and I can't wait. I don't have patience, but I'm only messing around with it, just seeing what works and what doesn't. So I believe that one's a radish. That's growing okay. So that's going to be my next thing. Now I'm going to clean these out today and try again with soil like this one. Sorry, no, they're going to be sponges, but with no cover on. And this one I'll clean out, let's sort soil out, and then try just with lid off. But I don't... Well, it's cutting off again. So I don't see any reason to do it like this. May as well just do it in soil like that and then transplant them. Right guys, so that's it, just a quick video. I'm going to crack on today, finish my coffee, and bit of a tidy up around, and I think that'll be it. But that's going to take me a good few hours anyway, especially at pool. Right guys, so it's just over and out from me, and I'll catch you again later. Cheers, bye bye.